Hey everybody, it's Binja the Body Whisperer here. How's it going? Just coming to you from my morning cup of massive coffee. What if that cup was that big? It's perspective, right? It seems like it's big but it's actually really small. It's not that big a deal. But when you look at something really closely all the time, it becomes such a big deal, right? Something I want to talk about today is because somebody mentioned it, somebody I'm working with right now, hunger, fearing hunger. What does that mean? Our brains are designed to not to if you feel hungry, that you're going to get up and you're going to go out and find some berries or some nuts or, kill an antelope or something like that. So we have a system in place that before you totally starve, that you feel hungry, and it's a pretty good driving force. It's right up there with the sex drive. Fear is another one, like the fight or flight helps us survive, right? So hunger is something that helps us survive. If we didn't feel it, we just wouldn't eat, right? But we also, the brain gets used to certain things. We do certain things, and it's like, even if it's a bad situation, the brain's like, well, I know this situation, and I'm living, so let's just keep doing this. Even if you wanted to better, like do something better, take yourself out of maybe actually, why do you think, it's a tricky thing, the brain, if you're in a bad situation, how is it that people who have been held hostage end up, if they sympathize because it's a heightened situation, there's so many things that happen there. You wonder why is that from an outside perspective, you're like, that's crazy. But there's probably an evolutionary reason that works. It's probably helped, that type of mentality helped survive. So then those genes are passed on, right? So anywho, going back to the idea of hunger. The fear of a hunger is real, and this idea of hunger is real. The level of hunger you can have is kind of how much you practice it. It literally is a practice of, I would suggest practicing fasting for a half a day, fast for a whole day, fast for a day and a half. I tend to not be able to do more. I tend to not do more than a day, just because my system moves pretty quick. So for me, doing more than a day just becomes counterproductive. So, but I've done, I think the most maybe is a couple days. Again, I don't, right now with my body fat levels and stuff, I don't have a lot to lose. So it's not something I really want to do, but I do intermittent fasting on a regular. I'll fast for a day regularly if I feel like I need it. Lately I haven't, but I will. Like yesterday I fasted till 4 p.m. I didn't eat anything until 4 because I had some big days the few days before. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to let the body kind of get to neutral again. So I did that, and then I ate not a ton yesterday, but the thing that I liked about this morning, I woke up and I felt the hunger. I felt like, because typically I'll wait until 11 o'clock or maybe even up to 1 to eat something. Today I felt the hunger, and I was like, I can feel, as well, like I've been doing yoga regularly, I've been working out, and I'm feeling that, internal, that good, like my body is just like, as soon as I give it food, it's like, oh, thank you, cool. I know I got a place for that. I got some muscles, I got a place for that to kind of actually go to and start helping you keep moving, keep alive. So the biggest thing I'd say about the fear of hunger is if you do feel it and you do feel the fear, talk to somebody about it. Chat with somebody. Have somebody who you say, here's the deal. This is how I'm feeling. I get to this point. Be honest. I get to this point, and then I get weird about it. I'm like, I gotta get some food in me, and drink some water. Set a time. Say I'm gonna do this type of a fast. Have a limit on it. Say I'm gonna do a fast for a day. Or maybe not do a full day. What I do a lot of times when I fast for a full day is I'll eat a meal right before I go to bed, just so that I don't wake up at night, because if your blood sugar and stuff drops too low, there's a signal that happens that you're not going to get a great amount of sleep because your body is like, we got to go get some food. So a lot of times I'll eat like a protein meal, a protein shake right before I go to bed, just to get that, just so I can have a full night's sleep. So, but a lot of times I won't, and then I'm fully fasting for a 24-hour period. So, hunger, yes, it's okay. Trust me, it's okay. Unless you're like falling down in a cave and you can't eat. I mean, there was a dude who got lost in a cave, fell down. They found him like 2 weeks later, and he had literally, his body survived on the fat that was in his body. He lost a ton of weight, but he was able to drink. I guess he was able to get water while he was in. There was a drip or something, so at least he was able to stay hydrated. And then he just literally laid there and just like. So, you will survive. Trust me, it's okay. Take care. Keep moving, people. It's Binja.